me like literally about 2.5 minutes. So just take a look up here. I want to just do one very quick example. This is something that's come up a little bit. If I want to solve this simple quadratic equation, what's the only thing I got to do? Square root both sides. Good. So if I square root both sides, I'm going to get x equals plus or minus, right? Plus or minus square root of negative 162. Okay, so I just want to make sure you guys see what a simple step is. Everybody, I know you're getting stuff done, but yeah, look up here. Watch this real quick. So I can split that up, right? If I've got a negative inside the radical, look what that becomes. Plus or minus the square root of positive 162 times the square root of what? Negative 1. And what's the square root of negative 1? I. Okay. So we don't even have to show that step. Here's what we can do. We can just go plus or minus the square root of 162. And whenever you see a negative sign inside the radical, all that's going to do is become an I outside the radical, right? From there on out, it's the same as it's always been. Then I would have to do the square root of 162. Now let's just talk just a second about that one too. I'm going to show you a little trick. You guys this is a pretty advanced group here. This is something I haven't shown this to the other classes yet, but I will. But if we look at 162, there's a way we can do this easily. If we want to try to simplify a radical, when we break this up into factors in a factor tree, there's a little strategy you can use. You can try to hunt for the biggest perfect square factors directly. You don't have to do it this way, but if you do, if you get used to this, it makes it easier. So is 162 a perfect square? No, it's not. So if the number is not a perfect square, then all you have to do is cut it in half and start looking up the list from half of that number. What's half of 162? 81. 81. So 81, there it is. So 81 is actually a perfect square. So then we would break this up into 81 times 2, and the 81 is a perfect square, so there's your couple of 9s, and you have a single 2, right? So this looks like plus or minus 9 times the square root of 2, and then I can't forget the I out back, right? So let's pick something that's not quite so, look at one other, just simplifying a radical. Don't worry about the I part. What if we had something like, let's say, 80? Okay, so if I'm going to try to break that up, I'm going to break 80 up. So I'm going to make and I would do this on the test. I would just write down a list of perfect squares. Maybe up to 144. That ought to do it. And just use that throughout the test. So is 80 a perfect square? Not. What's half of 80? 40. So 40 is going to fall in between 36 and 49, right? So we can just start at 36 and work our way up from there. We'll just try them all out. Does 36 divide into 80? No. Does 25? No. Does 16? Yes. 16 times 5. So 16 must be the biggest perfect square factor. What does 16 break up into? 4 and 4. See how slick that is? In one step, you get it. And then whatever's up here is guaranteed to be the leftover. That's going to be inside the radical, right? So this is equal to 4 radical 5. Okay? Just a cool little shortcut. When you're dealing with bigger numbers and you're trying to simplify, that really makes it quicker. Okay? All right.